It is called Pommecythere in some of the French Creole territories in the Pacific and Trinidad. It is called June plum or golden apple, depending on if you're from Jamaica or the Lesser Antilles in the Caribbean. Whatever you call it, today I'm going to make Pommecythere takari, which is a Trinidadian kind of curry stew or chutney. And after chopping my Pommecythere or my June plum, I basically just let it boil in the hot water. I will then eventually strain this. This is a popular fruit that is eaten green, but you could also eat it ripe. And if you wish, you could make this dish like I'm making. I've strained my Pommecythere or my golden apple or June plum, and into my hot pot, my Dutch pot, I'm just going to stir fry this for about a minute. What about my aromatics? That's some salt, some muscovado brown sugar, pepper, scotch bonnet, and something called an Achar Masala, which is a Trinidadian version of an Achar Masala. Very similar to the Surinamese Achar Masala that you could also find in Holland and even Guyana. Now, this Achar Masala does not have the red color because it lacks the mirch or the chili that is popular in making achar or preserving fruits in North India. So this is a Trinidadian Achar Masala that is used to help immerse the fruit with flavor. And I let this go on low heat for a while before I add my water. The water will allow all the juices to kind of simmer, and hopefully the garlic, the scotch bonnet will kind of go through the flesh of the June plum or the golden apple or the Amarillo or Amara, depending on which part of the Indian subcontinent you belong to. So that was my first dish that I was preparing for you, which was June plum takari or Pommecythere takari. But I'm going to have this with something called paneer chili masala. And paneer is similar to Mexican queso fresco. It's kind of like a freshly prepared cheese that has been coagulated in vinegar. But to make this, I stir fry onion, garlic, pepper, ginger into some aromatics like cumin, and then I added my paneer masala, which is a North Indian mix that I'm using. I add my paneer masala in with some tomatoes, allow it to saute, and at that point in time I then decide to throw into the mix all the vegetables. I'm using frozen vegetables today to cut back on cost, and I am throwing in some cubes of the paneer. These paneers were kind of pre-fried, but you could use fresh paneer that is not pre-fried. And this is pretty much how it looks. I'm going to put this on low heat for a few minutes, and I'm going to simmer and eat that with some Chapati Roti and some Pommecythere takari or June plum takari or golden apple takari. Takari is a kind of Bhojpuri word for sabji or vegetable, sabji being the Hindi word. So it's so interesting that different territories call this by so many different names. Amarillo, Sri Lanka. June plum, Jamaica. Pommecythere, Trinidad. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the dish. See you soon. Firmilinge. Bye bye. Chalgayo.